Hold on, guys.
Open wallpaper engine.
Hold on. Yes. Yes. Night City is very cool, but I don't want to hear it.
You just click here. Remove. Remove. Exit.
Okay, thank you.
And then you come back to wherever the fuck this attorney is.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone hold on to their shorts.
Hold on to my big fat.
No. I love that it opens like... It's just... perfect. Alright. Haha! Oh, wait. Wait! Okay, there we go! Had it fixed. Oh, chat. Hello, chat.
Hello, dickheads!
Hello, comrags.
It's what 90% of you should have been anyways.
Including me. But I somehow made it out alive, and I really wish I didn't.
Get it because your parents never really wanted you.
That was not very Frosted Flakes of you. Thanks. I don't know whether to be insulted that I've been called a corn chip, or if I should be... or if I should feel complimented because Frosted Flakes are really fucking good.
Just go with both. Fuck it. Like, fuck
I look absolutely horrid, but I taste delicious.
Frost screams, for she does not know.
Yes, Trevor.
Can you do a stream of 5 or 6 US? Dude, it is 5. It's about to be 6 o'clock where we're at right now.
I was about to say, it's almost 6. But I also want to see y'all's. Well, I mean, like, we're gonna be here for at least on October 8th. Well, we normally try to stream around 6 anyways. So... $6:53. Oh, so you're an hour ahead of us. I'm for real just counting down the days to my birthday. I feel like everyone knows that feeling.
birthday? Probably nothing.
I don't know either, honestly.
Your or my birthday?
Both.
Well, you know what I want to do. You're instrumental in trying to get that to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You are instrumental in that.
Let me go back here. I think... Okay, so I guess I did everything I could with Iris, meaning that I have to go up here. Are there any more dialogue options? Yes, there is. Okay, what happened? Just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple. Simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross. That's how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do any aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright?
Are we playing as Edgeworth?
Yeah.
How?
Because Phoenix is in the hospital.
When the fuck did all this happen? wait, what? I've been sitting right behind you like the whole time we were playing this shit. I didn't even know.
No, so Phoenix tried to cross this bridge, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now I want you...
I know what bridge this is.
Okay,
the bridge
so...
from the last case.
Yeah, so all of this is very similar. We already know that this bridge is fucked.
Yes.
Maya's in this temple.
Yes.
And this bridge is burning down. Phoenix has the bright idea to just run across as fast as he can. Well, he falls through the bridge and into the water. Luckily, he's not dead.
He's so smart. What a beautiful man. I mean, like, we could get mad at him, but he was doing it for his girl. Not like his girl like that, but you know what I mean. Like,
No, I get what you mean. My friend since grade
hold
school...
on, I need to know what... Give me the fucking mouse!
Okay, damn!
Since grade school, fell from Dusky Bridge. Okay, what is Edgeworth think? Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends, though.
Because he stole the lunch money?
The victim of this incident, a picture book. Okay, whatever. I don't trust this bitch.
Jelly!
Alright, cool. Cool. I needed to know. Also, chat, would any of you guys be interested in Overwatch streams by any chance? Just asking.
Trevor said Overwatch, yes.
Okay.
I have another question. Who wants to make Captain play, fuck, what was it called?
Good thing you don't remember.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. I can find out right now. Zoocosis. Hi! Jelly says in Japanese. Also, would we like to force Captain to play Zoocosis? We would make him play as a zookeeper that works with, zoo animals that are parasitic and they change into giant monsters that walk on the ceiling.
Okay, fuck that game. What about Overwatch, though? Because, like...
Yes, everyone wants you to play Overwatch. We have discussed this.
Well, I'm only asking because me, Frost, Captain Pyro... We all got us a team. We have an extra person. You've seen her in chat a couple times. Onyx, the VTuber, she's part of our team. She's our tank, bro. I play Sombra because I'm one of them motherfuckers.
Anyways,
I exist only to piss you off.
Back to the case at hand. Ew. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. You do it one more time, I will stab you with my digital pen. I don't think you can 4-stack anymore.
4-stack?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, they're thinking of 4-stacking on Overwatch. No, we have a tank, we have me as DPS, we have Captain Pyro, he flexes, he either plays DPS or healer, and Cam plays healer. So, well actually no, Captain Pyro plays tank or healer. He likes to play Zenyatta, Cam plays Mercy, I play Sombra, and then our friend plays Diva.
Please stab him now. I agree with Justin.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, stab me harder. Don't fucking ear fuck me. I might get turned on.
But they really want you to play Zoocosis, apparently.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
Okay.
Cry if I want to.
So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was the lightning. Lightning?
Lightning.
I can't believe...
So who is this prosecutor? Godot.
I love that I can play with my fucking pen.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of a man is he?
He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's
Wait, Edgeworth is gonna be in our shoes, dude. That's so fun. I can't wait. Fuck you, Edgeworth. You get to suffer with us, motherfucker.
I have a flavor to ask.
I just got into reading, so it better not require me to leave.
Oh, never mind. My blanket's not in here and I'm cold. Why?
What are you doing?
Look at me. Just look at me.
Ah, this bitch! What the fuck?
Now stay still.
Fuck you.
Stay,
Fuck you.
Stay still!
No! autism attack! Truth be told, I already had one. That's why I'm making weird noises.
Can you just grab my jacket off the back of the couch, please?
Alright, let's continue reading.
Oh, dear God. Please stop. This stream is so chaotic already. Stop!
Reed, if he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You
bet he is! After all, you know who is right in the middle of it! You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh. That's my job, what the fuck?
Only I'm supposed to have it in right! Wait a minute.
Wait! I don't mean it like... Oh, do I? We all should have known I was gonna make those.
Well, no offense, Edgeworth, but the red handprints on your ass cheeks say different.
Wait, so you headcanon that Edgeworth is the bottom?
Yes.
No, he's the top.
He acts tough, but I feel like deep down inside, he is a bottom. But I guess Phoenix would be the only one that knows what's deep down inside, huh? Eh?
Shut the fuck up, dude! Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge?
Sexual tension.
I don't know. Oh, maybe he made fun of his ass or something.
His mask! Mask! There! God! It's watered down, but take a drink.
No! None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur in snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. So that's too detailed for you, but you can pull out a fucking second autopsy report out your ass in the middle of court? Okay, Edgeworth, damn!
Someone actually saw them.
No!
What the hell did you think was going on?
They weren't supposed to be doing this one!
What are they doing?
They're fucking replanting it!
Why did they make a line straight down the middle of the cornfield?
Dude, they were supposed to be doing this on the field! Why the fuck are they over here? They didn't even fucking finish!
Okay, so... I played hot cross buns on the recorder. My depression is cured. Valid. So, to briefly explain, Captain is playing Farming Simulator behind me, and apparently he has AI workers doing the farming, and one of the AI workers decided to completely redo the middle
Of a cornfield.
of a cornfield.
With wheat.
with wheat. So now he has cornfield, a small strip of wheat in the middle, and corn. Sorry.
What do you have? A knife! No!
What do you have? I have wheat seeds. No!
Someone actually saw the lightning hit this bridge. Who was the witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops. Yeah.
Bruh. Okay. Court record.
Can I ask y'all a question? Like, not chat, I'm being real. Why do y'all motherfuckers attack me so hard? What did I do to you?
As God intended as punishment for Captain's sins. Damn!
What did I do?
I don't know what the hell you did to Justin, but Justin said, fuck you, get your ass off my bus. Okay. Eagle Mountain weather data for February 7th. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Snow 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45, around 30 minutes packed between the fire starting and going out. Alright, guess we go to the main gate. Jesus!
Don't you fucking do it.
God. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold my brain's turned to sherbet. That's a new one.
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
Edgeworth means he hates you motherfuckers.
Edgeworth means he regrets coming back. What does that mean? It means he fucking hates it here.
Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. You have no fucking clue what's about to happen to you, Edgeworth. I'm so sorry, baby boy.
Yeah, facts.
I'm so sorry, baby boy. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's hard to explain.
I don't read for 2 fucking seconds, and you just take over.
Because you keep flipping from this back to the goddamn farming sim!
Whatever, dude. Do your thing.
Do you want to read?
No, I'm gonna be petty now. Fuck you. Do it yourself.
Read!
No.
Fine, then I'm not gonna read during this entire thing.
Okay.
There's a damn gnat in here. It's annoying the piss out of me. Justin says, I curse Captain's crops for the next 6 seasons. Hey,
welcome your fucking.
Hey, wait! Gosh damn it. I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her, someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Don't lean over too much. Your ear clips out the other side. Let me just break my neck. I think in reality I could probably move my my thing over just a little bit. There we go. And then I can... Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I was right after all. I should have never come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean? Huh? Ah! Finally got the stupid gnat. I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Huh? Sorry, this music was kind of groovy. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost. Go back to your chartered jet and get out of my sight, you creep. Now I hope your plane crashes and you die. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you? What were you doing? As I suspected. Psycholox! Sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. I highly doubt that. I have a feeling that she's hiding something. Could be. After all, she's shy and gets embarrassed pretty easily. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Why not? Look, I know all about this kind of thing. Come on, Edgy. You were a guy once. Lots of girls were like Iris. You know I'm right. Well, you most certainly seem to have convinced yourself. Man, I love shy girls like her. It's just so cute, you know what I mean? Still doesn't listen to others, I see. I guess some people just never change. I still can't believe it. She was such a great person. But someone's pinning this murder on my sweet little Iris. Edgy, please, I'm counting on you. Well, frankly, I was hoping you could give me a little more than that. Well then... I got it. I'll draw you a portrait. How about that? Since you're kind enough to offer, all right. He was a good guy, real pal to the end. When I look back now, I have nothing but good memories. What's with the past tense? He's not dead, you know. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, the guy owes me after all. I saved his life. What is that supposed to mean? If I hadn't called for help so quickly, he would have died. It's no surprise, though. I used to be a security guard. It was all instinct, baby. He has a point. He called me pretty quickly, too. I think Larry's pretty good at motivating people. I just wish he would try motivating himself once in a while. Okay. Let's go to the main hall. There's a note. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me a boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do you for? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest.
I look like an absolute fucking Chad.
Yes. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow. You're right, that does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. Must have been past 11 o'clock. No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal? With your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course you was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. Be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. When I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out.
I was so fucked up, dude. I was so fucked up.
You forgot? Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Will got these.
Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. So, who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course... Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the Inner Temple, do you? No, 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 of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, dear, there's one last thing I forgot to tell you. I don't like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl. It's Maya Faye's cousin. Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid creaky old back. Little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. So are we not concerned that there is a child missing currently? It's a warmed cat box. But where are all the cats? It's called a hibachi. It's for heating the room. Look at all these ancient straw frisbees. Those are a type of zabuton cushions called enza. Why are you giving me such a hard time, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Why? Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, detective. It's an altar with a giant magatama enshrined on it. There are lots of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while. Maybe you should blow out those candles over there to make up for that. Would you mind singing happy birthday to me? Stop that! Cut that out! Please don't blow out the altar candles! Yeah, we'll talk to, Sister Bikini a little more, but I want to examine the room because I see a note over here. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh? This is lesser? What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Karain exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like an old manila envelope. What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra-important clue! A super special clue! It's a Blue's Clue, sir! I suppose I should read it myself, then. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter. I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Okay, damn. There's a flowing script written everywhere on the walls. Man, I bet you'd have awful nightmares if you tried to sleep in here. This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering. So if I slept here, the Oogie Woogie Boogie Man wouldn't hunt me down for eternity? Alright! Does this guy think about anything other than eating and sleeping? Okay. Receive before the lights out bell. Knife of crime protects from evil spirits.
Hey, look, here's that motherfucker. You hated him, bro. You fucking hated him.
I did so fucking much. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. I'm gonna do it! I'm going to cut a stream apple! Do it, Jelly. Cut the fuck out of that stream apple. But be careful though, don't cut your fingers off. Please. Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault. Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself. Quiet, what do you know anyway? Ouch, you're scary. That stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old code of yours. It's too bad that you weren't the one that disappeared. Why does she have to take it out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. This man, his face betrays a life of suffering and great weariness of the world. Sure. But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river. Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived.
I shot the sheriff.
Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead a complete life, huh? Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation to her for me? Hey, don't look at me like that. Do your own dirty work, sir. Present. This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on me. Sweet boy, at any rate. Huh? Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptations of young men. Sure. But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am head nun, after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me. I pray it was a pose that maintained your modesty for everyone's sake.
Dude, this goes hard. It goes so hard.
You thought you knew God's plan, but do you know Dutch's plan?
Daddy! Arthur! Arthur!
This poor girl. Where could she have gone?
Where are I going to
Well, we checked out her home. She's not there. She's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either. Which means there's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be. Do you think maybe she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream? Why do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ironic. I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. What?
I don't know, I'm just fucking here.
She's a very important visitor, you know, an honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Fae name is synonymous with the Kurain channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed. Now you mention it, 1 year ago.
This fucking gnat won't die, dude.
I fucking killed one, and then another one shows up in its place. There was a case that was about the master of the Kurain channeling technique. Detective? I detest talk of supernatural drivel. I suppose now you'll say she has...
Midichlorians? That's from Star Wars.
I know.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Hey, alright. So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? That's got nothing to do with it. Do you know anything about this old, crumpled-up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yep, clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. So Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl. Guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Okay, what if I showed you this? Well, 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 that is a demon-warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just... It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got to keep it on for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? Yes. Well, 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 look what you found. That's the master of the Korean channeling technique. Mystic Misty Faye. Faye. It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of the branch family of the Faye clan, but even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. If I present this, do you say anything? That's one of the Faye clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there. I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult. Excuse me? Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica. Clearly, you are a big fan of the Korean tradition. I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. I should have known better than to show this thing around. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word. Now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Got to make sure I don't leak the prosecutor's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Okay. Victim. The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. The cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling down the height of a 2-story building. 2-story building? That would be the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Yeah. You're right. Way to go, Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Fungi. Trevor, what is wrong? Now then, detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. Blah. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? Pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold, he won't be defending. He just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem's gonna be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once, there's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Canadian guy, ew! It is gonna be the Canadian guy. Bro, I will start my villain arc on Instagram. No, not Instagram, dude. Anywhere but there. What is the inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. Bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of the bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Okay, we're going to examine. It means I swear to God. Oh. Well. Kinky whip lady, ew. I just love skiing. Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here. Hey, you're right. But I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels. Oh, that makes sense. But wouldn't it be easier just to build the place slanted, sir? I fail to see how we can consider that to be an even remotely good idea. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How did you know? What's this? It looks like a wizard staff. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes, what? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright? Truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me. That's it. The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victim's. But it's missing the purple ball. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon? Sure is. It's called the Shichi Shito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of this, all over the blade too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's determinant. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Hello? Twice with this sword. Yeah. Bro, the song Rule Number 34 came on. I think that's everything we can look at here. Alright, let's recap evidence. Got the hanging scroll, Iris's hood, Hazakura temple map, magazine, photo of Elise, weather data, note to Iris, Elise's autopsy report, victim's staff, and the blade. Okay. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. Shack? It's like a run-down doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of the wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. It's not such a great name, if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Don't have access to the speaker, but I can't turn it off. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross? Pretty reckless if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived a fall from up here. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. Certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. Hey, it's a public phone. You don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we've got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure. Why not? Oh, darn it, I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them? To be fair, if you see one, good God. Can I ask her about Heavenly Hall? Okay. Move. Okay. Let's see. She's gossiping about someone's depression and how they're on meds to a random friend of hers. Ah. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I think we've done everything we can here, so let's... Where... Aha! Detention. There we go. Hello, Iris?
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I needed to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last night, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
Looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. I think it's time. Got to hear Edgeworth. I was frightened. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear, I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Perhaps this is what you were afraid of. Well?
I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Huh? Why is your voice trembling like that?
It's just that your eyes are scaring me.
Blast. I must be trying too hard to bluff. Please, excuse me, I'm still not used to this role I've been assigned.
No, I should apologize. I'm sorry for being such a scaredy cat.
Anyway, I'm still determined to find the answers to this mystery. Oh, wait, no, it was the note. It's the note. It's the note. I'm stupid. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Hello, fungi. I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris?
Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence, or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth...
Yes?
I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. You didn't want your secret told to Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in his heart for you as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
Now we can finally talk to her. Success!
Da, 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 da.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room.
As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, it's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Eh? Speaking of... Do you know what happened to Pearl?
This is the trainee's younger sister, correct? She's cute as a button, and she seems to really love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh?
She even said she was going to have the leftovers for dinner the next night. And then she took the leftover potatoes and the whole pot of gravy with her to her room.
It's quite an appetite for such a little girl.
That's Mystic Elise. She's a picture book author, or so I've heard.
Does she come to Hazakura Temple often?
No, this was her first time. It's just that... she was a very important visitor.
Is that so?
Sister Bikini told me, be certain not to offend her.
The victim, Miss Elise. Prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems. What about Maya? Sebastian. Interesting fact. Why is Elise suspicious? I don't know. Says Stanley.
This is the woman who was to undergo training last night. She seems like a very strong, reliable woman.
Whatever else anyone has to say about this Iris woman, can't exactly say she's the best judge of character. I guess that's everything. Okay. Is this where Larry's been living? Whoa. Not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though.
Tss. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Why? Why does this always happen? It's Larry. Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be to prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself.
Shh! Be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. Blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection! What the?
Edgy, you dirty rat!
Gumshoe. Oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. In a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? What is this little shack, anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet. It's cold. It's got no power. Looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If I really want to know the answer to that, I'm going to have to drag him into the witness stand. Gumshoe. Things change. It's okay. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you, and what were you doing last night? Oh, man. Don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. Got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. Idiot. But let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Well, Edgeworth, that boils down to the pure, simplistic explanation of people are stupid. Break him! Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire! Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, what are you giving me the evil? I'm telling the truth. There's still 3 Cyclops remaining. Means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. It's in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, it was transparent and as empty as a jelly jar.
problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen a lightning strike from Dusky Bridge from your own room. Yeah, because, like, most of their stuff is shrouded by trees. So you wouldn't have seen anything. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know I wasn't in my room? So, where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart in any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity after all? And it's not dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a faire decor. I think you mean a faire decure. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no! You really are the scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Wait, shit, no! No! Damn it! Messed it up. Fuck. Shut up, Justin! Okay. Present. Okay. What is this? Was it this person? You know what? You should save your finger pointing for the courtroom. It's no wonder people call you a workaholic. You work too hard. So I have to present the profile. I guess it was the profile. I thought maybe I could present the letter and it would have done the same thing. Oh well. No oranges for me. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. Told you before, don't call me Larry. Person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt, because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her, or just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. I think now is when I would present this note, right? Bro, I love popcorn being thrown at me. Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Hey, give that back! You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh! First of all, what's this? What's this at the top of the letter that says salutation here? Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. I'm so sorry. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? You saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean, threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed? Sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burned so hotly, could melt all the snow in this mountain. Oh? Then what is this secret you mention? Come on, Edgy. Did you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes, yeesh. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. Pickles with hot sauce. Huh. Why am I scared now? 'Cause Larry scares everyone. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw, but now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot. Damn it, Larry. If something stinks, it's usually the butts. Oh my god, Larry! Bro, Larry's the killer. Deadass. Larry did it. I'm done. I'm done. Put Larry in jail. I'm so fucking done. Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm the next big hit, but I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, just have to drag him to the witness stand. To be continued. Check out attorney memes on Discord. Alright. Let's go check out attorney memes on the Discords. The dis of chords, the chords of dis. Attorney. Wah 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 wah. Bro. That's literally me in this moment. Oh god. Oh god. Kill me, please. Kill me. End my suffering. Can I just... Can me and Edgeworth just fake our death and pretend like none of this happens? In all reality? Is that an option? I would really like that to be an option. Oh my, Mr. Loris feels that way about me? Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. Worry not. And in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. Does that mean Mr. Loris is a witness today? No. I believe that none will be the first to take the stand. Sister Bikini. She claims to have seen the very instance in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise, correct? That is correct. It wasn't me. Very well then. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes. You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed... Don't worry, I've made the necessary arrangements. I see. Iris. It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once. Mr. Edgeworth, I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands. Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakor Temple. Defense is ready, Your Honor. It's a little cursed to see Edgeworth in the defense seat.
Yeah, alright.
The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant... Gosh damn it! No! No! And you are? Franziska von Karma, prosecuting prodigy.
Can we...
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get introductions out of the way. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting this case. You did? Then you must be quite a big shot. By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm also certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor. Miss von Karma, do you have anything to say? There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. There isn't, but I'm sure. Prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. But there is still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today. This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix Wright here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I've been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. I see you brought your flair for the histrionic. Allow me to add to things. I'm not sure about people acting bizarrely in my court. The stage is set, now we continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. Bro, this is a sibling rivalry right here. With as little whipping as possible. Alright. We got all the introductions out of the way. I'm getting very, very tired. So I'm going to save right here. And we are going to end here today. Goodbye, Trevor. Goodbye, Justin. Goodbye, Jelly. Goodbye, Fungi. Goodbye and good night, everyone. You are important to somebody, so stay alive. And remember to stay frosty.